Good day, everyone. Thank you for taking time out of your day to join us as we go over Oceanview's industry-leading fixed rate and first-year S&P Cap on their fixed indexed annuity product line. Before we jump into these fantastic products with Dan Gallina from Oceanview, I have some important information to share with you on who we are at IAMS and a quick highlight about why our agents love working with the team. We'll have a few polls, and if you do have any questions for Dan or myself, definitely don't hesitate to put those questions in the questions box as we go through the webinar. Additionally, we've got the polls and the questions, and then the first thing I wanted to highlight today is our commitment to delivering best-in-class customer service for our agents. One way that we do this is we always answer the phone with a live person. You're never going to have to worry about that dial by name directory or leaving a voicemail and wondering when it's going to get taken care of. We answer the phone with a live person and get you over to who you need to talk to right away. A couple of other highlights here is a few business builder programs that we have for agents over here at IAMS. Our new producer builders are for those of you who are new to us at IAMS. These bonuses are available based on your production level in your first 180 days of contracting with us. We have great levels that you can qualify at, and as you can see inside each level are some great options for you. We've got business building tools, personal perks, and even cash rewards available. If you'd like to know where you stand towards your new producer builder, or if you'd like to have a conversation about how to achieve that next level or how to spend your rewards, definitely give us a call. Working with agents all the time. In fact, I've got a couple that just hit that $1 million mark in their first 6 months. So they're getting ready to have a couple seminars. We've also got some folks that are getting some direct appointments put right on their calendar with these marketing dollars. Another business builder program that we provide for our agents is our referred producer program. We do have a couple advisors on with us today that have taken advantage of this program. Our business on the wholesale side of the industry is similar to yours in the field, and that one of the best leads that we could ever obtain is a referral from one of our valued producers. This is why we want to make it worth your while when you refer someone to us. When they do get contracted, we're going to send you a $50 thank you check. Where the real money comes in is as your referral writes business, you receive an override on that business. Our ownership team, Charles, Steve, Curtis, and Chris, sign checks for thousands of dollars every quarter. If you can think of anybody that would benefit from doing business with our team, definitely drop their contact information in that questions box, and I will reach out to them. Below this is our marketing reimbursement program, which is actually our most popular program that we offer. For every $100,000 in FIA premium that you submit, you're going to get $100 in your marketing reimbursement account. Why this is so popular and lucrative for our advisors is we do truly consider this to be your money. You have the flexibility on what services, when, and who to use these funds with, as it's your marketing reimbursement. We don't tell you the vendors to use, but we do have recommended vendors that we've partnered with and leveraged reduced rates and preferred service. Additionally, our creative team is in-house, and they can do a custom creative marketing strategy for you with these marketing dollars if you'd like. Any questions on that, definitely give one of your annuity or life sales directors a call over here. Back office support, this is another way that we add value to your business. This is the core of IAMS and how Charles Hearing founded us over 36 years ago. We want to help the independent advisor work smarter, not harder. We're going to do that with great business building tools and resources. Of course, advanced case design assistance for your life and annuity quotes is an area that we assist you with. We're going to get you those illustrations that you request definitely within 24 hours, and typically that's going to be within an hour or two. The illustration team works diligently to get those requests turned over as quickly as they can. Submission to commission support is handled by our new business team. Mackenzie heads up the annuity team, while Michelle heads up the life side. They have fantastic teams that are working tirelessly to help you get commissioned quicker. They're going to scrub your application, submit them on your behalf, do the administrative tracking, and update you as needed. We do this to ensure you get commissioned as quickly as possible while utilizing our back office as your back office. This is a service that we provide to our valued producers and how we help you grow your business by keeping you in front of clients while our team handles that back office support for you. Our website is a great tool for our producers to use, and another reason to work with us over here at IAMS. Once you are contracted, you'll have full access to everything that you see on this slide and so much more at IAMSinc.com. If you haven't registered for the website, it's very simple to do. So when we're done with the call, go ahead and create an account. We'd love to see you out on that website. We do have a ton of great resources available for you, including illustration tools, online forms, product grids, and as well as a ton more. Firelight eApps, this is a single sign-on at IAMSinc.com. Technology is where the industry is going, and Firelight is a top-notch site streamlining the application process. Most of our carriers are on this eApp platform, so you can go onto one site and submit the business. It is COVID-friendly, and some carriers are going to eApp only for their product lines, while others are offering extra commissions for utilizing that eApp platform. Make sure you contact your sales directors before you submit that next paper app to see if you could earn more commissions by hopping on those eApps. Utilizing our Firelight platform accelerates the application process substantially. The eApp platform helps you submit business and get order the first time. This also reduces the processing time of your business and gets you paid quicker. As I mentioned previously, this is a single sign-on at IAMSinc.com, as we've integrated our business with Firelight so you can have the most effective and efficient way to submit business. As I do follow up with many carriers on Firelight, they mentioned that if you use Firelight, typically those eApps are going to be in good order at least 80% of the time, and I haven't seen any carriers to where their paper apps are in good order more than 50% of the time. So right there, you've got a huge 30% improvement, and that helps your contracts get issued faster, helps your clients get their products going faster, as well as get you paid faster. So definitely check out those eApps. If you do need help with that, one of the members of the team can certainly help you out with that. All right, we do have a full in-house creative team that can help you with your practice. A lot of the items are turnkey and available for you. Many of our sales resources are white labeled, so we can simply impose your contact information and your business logo onto it. Speaking of logo, agency solutions are an area of expertise for our team. If you haven't created a full customized brand for you and your agency, we can help. This is going to assist you with your name recognition, which grows your natural market organically. Lastly, digital marketing solutions is a very popular topic around IAMS. We can help you with websites, social media marketing, email marketing, and more. The internet and social media sites are where the overwhelming majority of prospects go to for information. Making sure you are accessible and represented in those marketing lanes is going to be beneficial to growing your business. Definitely reach out to myself or one of our sales directors when this webinar concludes to see how IAMS creative team can get the ball rolling for you and add that differentiator between you and the other agents out there. All right, our IAMS Wealth Management, RIA, we founded IAMS Wealth Management over 6 years ago now. What we've done is grow this division on IAMS very organically. We've helped advisors become IARs and pass a Series 65 at a very successful clip. Once we have you registered, we will bring great value to your practice with an incredibly competitive fee structure for both you and your clientele. We also have great technology and an investment platform. This has been a major growth sector of our business, and assets under management could be a major growth sector for your business as well. All right, on this next slide, I'm going to have our first poll. So I'll go ahead and get that going here. You can click a couple buttons. All right, this is going to be on our next Life and Annuity Academy. So we'll be hosting our first Annuity and Academy this May 15th through the 17th. This will be in Des Moines, Iowa. These two-day trainings are an excellent opportunity for our agents who are looking for new ways to grow their business. IAMS does cover all of the expenses, including a travel cost of the training, plus everything while you're here. We'll have space for about 35 to 40 agents. So, of course, networking with agents across the nation, learning tips and tricks is going to also be a huge value add. And then we'll have around 20 different presenters going over those top annuity products, advanced sales tactics, as well as those marketing strategies that other $10+ million producers are utilizing around the nation. I do appreciate everybody who just voted for that poll. Thank you for your information there. Going to go ahead and close that poll out. All right. So would definitely like to see some folks out there. Like I said, we do have open registration. We've filled it up about 30 of those 40 agents. So if you are interested in that, definitely get registered up today or tomorrow so you don't miss your opportunity. All right. Lastly, I got a couple of trips to talk to you about. We do have our qualification open for IAMS Wentworth by the Sea. Qualification does go through the end of June of 2024. Additionally, we haven't finalized the location, but we are also in open enrollment for, or qualification rather, for our 18-month trip. We'll be going to Kiowa Islands with, I believe, 73 agents next week. So we do have that qualification open for the next trip. So if you are interested in any of those producer trips, definitely give myself or one of our ASDs a call over here at IAMS. All right, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and make Dan the presenter so he can get his presentation pulled up. While he does, just a couple of quick things here about Oceanview and working with them. Dan is a fantastic partner, extremely receptive to calls. He's got a great team that supports him as well, as he does do a little bit of traveling out and about. So with that being said, I just wanted to introduce Oceanview. Dan, a tremendous partner for us over here at IAMS, and we are extremely pleased to be able to offer these high caps and rates as well as that great partnership. So, Dan, the floor is yours, sir.
Well, good morning, and thank you very much for the opportunity to be on your call today. I am, as always, very excited about what Oceanview has to offer, and over the next few minutes, my plan is to walk you through just a little snippet of Oceanview, but really dial in on our fixed index annuities and how those are being sold today by the top producers that are doing business with Oceanview, and share with you a little bit about our operations. So I know operations is also a key part, as we were talking about firelight and simplicity of doing business. I want to express how it is easy to do business with Oceanview as well. So let's get started. Get my slide here. Get past the disclosure documents. First off, if you don't know anything about Oceanview, we're located in Denver, Colorado. Our offices are downtown, a couple of blocks from Coors Field. Great location. We are currently A-rated with AM Best, so financially very strong. That upgrade happened on November 1st, and we were thrilled to achieve that. And we continue to see improved financial strength with Oceanview over the years. Our assets, of course, continue to grow. We're just over $10 billion right now. And for those of you that may be working in banks or broker dealers, you may come across the alert score. Let you know our alert score went up again to 59. Industry average is 48. So we are a very strong financial company and doing all the right things as we grow our business. What I really want to focus on today is our fixed index annuity. This is the product that has really come about with Oceanview. If you know anything about Oceanview in the past, we have been really a dominant carrier when it comes to MYGAs. And over the last, I would say, 18 months, we have begun to really push to get more exposure on the index annuity, and it is working. Sales year over year from 2022 through 2023 were up 75%. And the sales so far in the first 90 days of this year are the best the company has ever seen. So we are on a great trajectory with our fixed index annuities. And the reason is, for most of the top advisors I talk to in financial institutions, it's really the simplicity of the product. It's funny for us to say, I'm looking for a simple product, that's what's going to sell. But that's really what's working for Oceanview. So when you look at the specs of this product, first off, no premium bonus, no income riders, just straight up front, simple story of a 3, 5, 7, and 10-year CDSC or surrender charge period. The 3 years probably out considering where MYGA rates currently are, but the 5, 7, and 10-year, we're seeing a lot of business there. As I was saying, the biggest gain in growth has been on our 7-year product and our 5-year product. So a little change from the 10-year. Obviously, the 10-year has always been a dominant product, dominant surrender period with the agents, but we're starting to see a big pickup in the 5 and 7-year. We've got issue age is up to age 89 on the shorter surrenders and up to, up to 89, and on the longer surrenders up to age, well, essentially 85, 84 and 364 days, or 89 and 364 days. So as long as the client hasn't hit 90 or hasn't hit 85, we'll issue it. Liquidity, the norm, 10% free withdrawal, and then you've got the nursing home confinement waiver and the terminal illness waiver included for that extra liquidity should the client need that. It's there for them. But here's really where I see the big increase in interest in Oceanview. And I said no premium bonus, no income riders, a straight accumulation story. But here you'll see no bespoke indexes, no interesting combinations of any any of the carrier institutions out there building indexes or indices for some of our competition. Ours is very straightforward. S&P, Russell, and NASDAQ. Who hasn't heard of those indices? Just about every one of your clients, I'm sure, has turned on the news and heard what the ending results were of those indices at the end of the day, which has been really leading to more and more agents and advisors looking to us. The S&P has always been a popular option when it comes to caps, but we're only one of 4 carriers that offers the Russell 2000 or the NASDAQ 100. And that is a differentiator right there because, as many of us know, the performance of the Russell 2000, the NASDAQ 100 has actually done better than the S&P over the last 20 years. So if we're truly looking for the best performance for our clients on a cap strategy, you really should take a look at the Russell and NASDAQ as an option for your clients. And of course, then the fixed bucket. So could it get more simple than this? Probably not. But it is what is the reason for Oceanview getting the amount of sales that we're currently getting now is these simple strategies, simple story, nothing complicated to explain to a client, just the ease of doing business with us. When it comes to the rates, because I'm sure that's what's important to most of us on the phone call today, what does the rates look like? So let's start off on the very right-hand side column, the 10-year fixed index annuity. We'll scroll down to the bottom. I made it a little bigger so it can stand out. The fixed rate, 10%. So you've got a 1-year fixed account earning 10%. I got to challenge you. Where else can you go today and give your client a 10% return guaranteed for 1 year with no risk, no market volatility, nothing at all? And you can do that here with Oceanview. So if you're looking for a simple story, here it is. Mr. and Mrs. Client, I'm going to put you in this 10-year fixed index annuity offered by Oceanview. And by the way, I'm going to take all your first year premium and I'm going to put it in the fixed account and you're going to get a 10% return. I don't even have to think about it. Let's just move forward. At the end of the first year, you're going to say, Dan, what is that 10% going to be the second year? We're very transparent. I'm going to tell you right up front, that's going to renew at 4.25%, which is the base rate. So even if you think about it today, 4.25% on a fixed account is really not that bad in the index world. So 10% the first year. If the client elects to keep some or all their money into the fixed account the second year, we're looking at 4.25%. Move up a couple of notches on the screen there, and you take a look at our S&P 500 cap rate. Cap rate as of yesterday at 15% for the S&P 500. It is the best in the industry right now. When I look at our competitive analysis, in some cases we're 300 basis points ahead of our next competitor when it comes to a cap rate on the S&P at 15%. So again, making it very simple for you to offer this product. Got great opportunity for performance. The Russell 2000 and the NASDAQ get 10% caps. Now, let me just add in that 15% S&P cap is an enhanced rate, just like the fixed bucket is. But we're going to price right back to where you see the Russell and the NASDAQ. Our plan is to price right back to 10%, which is what the market offers. And it's our competitive analysis allows us to do. And when we look at our actual pricing, we're going to be right back where we should be, is at 10%, and that's where we can price back to. So 15% the first year should go back to 10% the second year. Let's move over one column. Let's take a look at the 7-year. As I said, we're seeing a lot of business in the 7-year start to pick up. I don't know if it's the shorter surrender, but it is kind of surprising, maybe because it's just a straight accumulation product. Agents are looking at a 7-year versus a 10-year and using the 10-year more for bonus products and rider products. But here we start with the fixed bucket again at 8%. That's the first year rate. We're going to look at that to renew year 2 at 4%. And then if we move up to the S&P 500, you've got a 14% cap. Again, that's going to renew right around 10%. And we increased the Russell and the NASDAQ, seeing the popularity of the 7-year, and we've moved that to 10.25. So you've got a great story just with these two products. What I've seen so far, and this is only the second day these rates have been out, but my counterparts on the sales desk have shared with me that they're getting a lot of interest of showing illustrations of 50% in the fixed bucket and 50% going into the S&P the first year, and then year two they're going 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 Russell, Nasdaq, and S&P as the illustration. It's showing really great performance, and again, it makes a very simple story to share with the clients. Or the other option has been all up front into the fixed bucket and then going 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 for starting year two. You know what's best for your client. Just going to share what some of the other advisors and agents have asked for. And then finally, we'll take a look at the 5-year product. 7% fixed bucket. That's going to renew year two at 7%, and no enhanced rates on the caps, but 9.25 is very competitive. Looks like we put a miss the decimal mark on that one, so it's not 925%. It's 9.25 for the S&P, which wish we could offer 925%, but unfortunately, that is not going to make my actuaries too happy if we have for that. So, I wish I could sit back and say I've got an amazing list of sales ideas that I could share with you and concepts, but I think truly what is great about this, and I keep repeating myself, is just the simplicity of it, because you don't have to go into a long conversation about how the product works or how the index is going to work or how it's going to give you a return or how this is going to be, or if I give you this up front, I'm concerned about what caps will be years 2, 3, 4, or 5 years down the line. You've got a story where we've consistently kept the caps where they were when based on what the first year it was, and you can just focus on what are the reasons why I sell a fixed index annuity. I sell them for tax deferred growth, and I triple compounding and giving my clients an option to get a better return than being on the sidelines, to maybe take some profits out of the marketplace and put them somewhere safe. The opportunity to leave money behind for our kids, since it's going to avoid probate. There's a lot of just simple stories that we can discuss with our clients and fill in. Oceanview is the great spot. Here's a great piece that I was, talking to you before about, the returns on the 3 indices. As you can see, the Nasdaq over the last 20 years, obviously, all those the Nasdaq 100 and all those tech companies have done really well. Last year, Nasdaq changed their allocation a little bit, so it's got a little more what I'll call retail exposure with Amazon, which is a tech company, but for most of our clients, we probably don't think of it as a tech company. Starbucks, Pepsi. So there's other things in there that your clients use every day. They can understand why they would need to invest in the Nasdaq 100. Russell, same idea, giving yourself that exposure to the small caps. And then you can take a look at S&P, which has been really the core of fixed index annuities from forever. But I can get better performance by being in one of the other indices. But here's the thing. We don't know which one's going to be the best. My wife won't let me borrow her crystal ball to see the future. So that's why we've been positioning 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 to give your client the opportunity, no matter what index works, give you the best performance. Real quick, if you're looking for educational pieces, we've got them. If the client doesn't understand how par rate works or cap rate, or if you need to have a slip sheet on any of the indices, what they invest in and what they're made of, I've got that for you. I'll reach out to IAMS. They can get it for you in your hands. Just great educational pieces. Couple ideas. We talk about simplicity of why we sell index annuities. How about just talking about, some of the ideas about protecting long-term your financial goals, as I've mentioned before, moving out of the equity market. How about the idea of I've maxed out my 401k or 401(b) and I still have money left over. How about I just take a chunk of money and put it in the fixed index annuity? I get tax deferred growth. It can grow tax deferred until I retire. I know that it's safe. I have principal protection, and I can cash those dollars later. And at the end of the year, if it really comes down to your client needs an income rider, you can ladder this, right? Use a 5-year or 7-year fixed index annuity, Oceanview, get the maximum accumulation you can, and then you can pivot to another product when the time comes that they actually need an income stream. And finally, leave a legacy. How many of our aging clients are thinking about leaving money behind to their kids or their grandkids? Single premium life has always been the go-to, and I think that's a great product. But how many of our clients are going to answer yes to one of those knockout questions? Here's your fallback piece. Put them in a fixed index annuity at Oceanview, the 10-year product. It gives them everything they're looking for except the accelerated death benefit, but they're always looking for principal protection. I want to have access to my money, and I want to know that it's going to go to little Johnny or Susie because that's who I want it to go to. You can do that with our product. And finally, I know that business processing is very important to all of us. I used to sit behind the desk or across the kitchen table just as you did, and I did not want to waste time to get my applications processed and get paid. Well, at Oceanview, we're very efficient. We talked about technology. We've put all of our muscle behind technology to make ourselves as efficient as possible. We process business throughout the day, and we have data entry overnight. We basically process business 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. So we are very efficient when it comes to processing. As you can see, you get a policy number the same day as long as we get the application before 3 o'clock. We post everything on our portal within 1 to 3 days. Cash with app issues within, well, it says 3 days. Right now, it's running about 2 days. So we're even doing better than our current SLAs on the sheet. Get us the business. Let us prove to you that we are efficient getting things done, and we can get you paid. When it comes to getting paid, if you do sell our MYGAs, we pay commissions daily. When it comes to index annuities, we issue once every Thursday, and we pay commissions every Friday. So you know when you're going to get paid. It's quick and easy here at Oceanview, and we'd love to earn your business, especially when it comes to our fixed index annuity. So I talked to you about a little bit about Oceanview, based in Denver, Colorado. We've got a great partnership with IAMS. We love working with them, and we would love to work with you as well in a partnership for growing your index annuity business with Oceanview. We've got a fantastic, simple product that you can use day in and day out to talk to your clients about the benefits of fixed index annuities and how an Oceanview product can help them achieve their goals. And lastly, our very efficient operations working to help you get business processed quickly and get you paid. And with that, I'm going to turn it back over to you, Tim.
Right on. Thank you very much, Dan. Appreciate it. I do have a couple other quick polls here real quick while we see if any other questions come up. And that is, the first one here is, how likely are you to position Oceanview's fixed or fixed index product lines? Dan just gave you a very good breakdown of some of their highlights and where they would be a good fit. So we'll give this poll just a couple more seconds. Additionally, if you have any questions that you wanted to ask Dan or I, that is still open as well. All right, 5 more seconds on this poll. We're going to be getting everybody out of here pretty early today. Appreciate all of the involvement there. Next and last question is, would you like some more information on Oceanview's product lines? I'll go ahead and launch that. It doesn't look like we have any questions. So, Dan, I think you did a great job of presenting today. Everybody on this call will get an email with a link to the webinar should you want to take a look at one of those rates at all. If you do have any clients in mind and you need any marketing for them or any illustrations, me and the team would love to get that to you. If you get in contact with me before 3 o'clock today, we'll get those over to you same day. I do appreciate everybody hopping on the call. It doesn't look like we have any questions. So, Dan, I appreciate you in presenting. Everybody out there, have a fantastic day and a great start to your Q2 of 2024. Bye now, everybody. Thank you.